Hey, how's it going, guys? This video is my version of the Phasmophobia Ultimate Photography Guide. In this video, I will basically be going over all the different things that you can photograph, how to take photos of them, what to look for to take pictures of, what distance you need to be at, and how to determine if you're going to get a 3-star picture or not. So I'm going to be going over a list of items that are listed on the Phasmophobia Wiki, and I'm going to be listing them in order that they are listed on the wiki. Now, before we start, there is some information posted on the photo rewards article on this wiki regarding distances from objects and or ghosts that would reward you with 3 stars every time. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. The first one is the bone. The bone has got to be one of the easiest things to take a picture of. I recommend standing directly over the bone and crouching to make sure you're as close to the bone as possible. Next up is the burn crucifix. I recommend using the same exact strategy as the bone, getting almost on top of it and then crouching. Next up is dirty water. Dirty water is one of the more difficult things to find, as it is not a very common thing, and it also depends on whether or not the ghost is in a room that has a sink in it. To take this photo, it's pretty simple. Just walk up to the sink and snap the photo. Next up is fingerprints/handprints. Fingerprints can appear on light switches, keyboards, and other surfaces on larger maps. Handprints can appear on doors, windows, and sometimes mirrors. When you find a fingerprint, charge it up with your UV light, and then switch your camera and snap a photo. Similarly, if you find a handprint, do the exact same thing. Be sure to charge it up with your UV light for a few seconds before switching to your camera and snapping the photo. Following the footsteps of handprints and fingerprints, footprints work very much the same. If a ghost that has UV as its evidence steps in salt, it will leave footprints. All you need to do is charge it up with a UV light and then snap a picture. To take a photo of disturbed salt, get basically on top of it, crouch, and snap a picture. Taking a photo of a ghost can be either the easiest or the hardest thing to do. There are 3 ways that you can be able to take a photo of a ghost. Number 1 is during a ghost event, number 2 is during a hunt, and number 3 is if the ghost enters its dots form. One of the most well-known ways to force a ghost to manifest itself is by using a summoning circle. All you need to do is light candles, and then take a picture of it when it forms. The final and most difficult way to capture a photo of a ghost is in its dots form. Since the ghost very rarely enters its dots form, you have to wait quite a long time, and also the ghost may move very quickly through the dots or be very brief in its dots form. To take a photo of ghost writing, the book must still be open, so simply walk over to the book and take a picture of it. Next up is interaction. For this one, I will be covering the 3 most common types of interactions: thrown objects, moved doors, and toggled lights. But before I get into these, I have a couple of helpful tips. I highly recommend using a Tier 3 EMF reader to help you find the correct interaction, as it shows you the direction and the distance of the interaction. This way, you can be sure that you're taking a picture of the correct interaction. If you don't have a Tier 3 EMF reader, there is a way that you can use the Tier 2 EMF reader to locate the correct interaction. For example, if you hear an object thrown, go to the area where you heard the object thrown and place down an active EMF reader. Start picking up objects and then switching it out of your main hand. If the EMF reader stops reacting, you've most likely found the correct object. My second piece of advice is you can only receive photo rewards for an interaction if you take a picture within 20 seconds of the interaction occurring. This is the same duration that an EMF reader will be reacting to the said interaction. The first and probably most common interaction is when an object is thrown. When an object is thrown, locate the object using an EMF reader or just by watching it get thrown, and crouch down if it's on the floor and take a picture. The second type of common interaction is when a door is moved. If you hear a door move, locate the door that moved and take a picture of the center of the door. You can take a picture of either side of the door to receive the reward. The third common type of interaction is when a light switch is flipped. If you hear a light switch flip, locate the correct light switch and take a picture as close as you can to it. The haunted mirror is very simple. Just walk up to it and take a picture. You can also receive rewards even if the haunted mirror has been broken. The music box is very simple as well, and you can also take a picture of it after it's been used. The Ouija board can have a picture taken of it before it's been used, after it's been used, but cannot have a picture taken of it if it's broken. The summoning circle can be taken before or after use. A little recommendation for taking a picture is stand directly in the middle and crouch while looking down. You can take a picture of the tarot cards as long as they've not all been used up. You can take a picture of the Voodoo Doll no matter how many pins have been pressed in. You can take a picture of the monkey paw no matter how many wishes you've used, if any. And that was the complete guide on how to take photos in Phasmophobia. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave some support, as this video took a long time for me to put together, as I had done lots of research and also lots of waiting to compile all of these clips and waiting for a cooperative ghost in certain circumstances. If you guys think I missed something or want me to cover something more in depth, let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully after watching this, you guys know what to do and are able to fill up your journal with 3-star photos. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.